I was gone for almost a month, but it was kind of rough being there without Keith. It was the first time that Landon and I had been separated from Keith for more than 24 hours. God chose that time to refine my heart to be more like his. During that month in California, I had a collision between the BC Katy, my life before Christ, and the saved Katy. I was in situations and circumstances where I could have really been a light and shined God, but I failed. Times I could have spoken God's truth, but I didn't. I wasn't bold enough for Christ. Times I could have responded differently, but I didn't. I got angry and yelled. Times I could have held my tongue, but I didn't. I spent venomous words and was foolish. Times I could have loved others with God's love, Christ-like love, but I didn't. I was selfish. Times I could have reflected the seriousness of my beliefs, but I didn't. I wasn't a soldier for Christ. I'm no David. My giants, my Goliaths are my struggles, my sin. Some of these sins I've been battling since my BC days. God's given me the tools that I need to defeat them, so I have no excuse. And it wasn't just one instance, but the totality of all of the chances that God gave me that I blew. I totally failed at my David and Goliath moment. One of the mornings, I went to the drive-thru Starbucks to order my venti caramel frap with no whip but extra caramel. While I was waiting for my drink, I was thinking about how disappointed I was in myself because I hadn't carried myself in a way that made God attractive. I wasn't promoting God by my actions. So the car ahead of me drove away, so I pulled forward. I went to hand the Starbucks lady my debit card, but she stopped me. She said, "The car that was in front of you paid for your drink, and they wanted me to give you this note. It said, 'Have an awesome day, God loves you.'" I didn't know that person that was in the car in front of me, and there's no way they knew what I was thinking while I was waiting for my drink. I remember holding that note in my hand and tears welling up in my eyes. Tears of joy, tears of confidence, because I'd never felt so comfortable in my own skin. God always knows what you need at the exact moment that you need it. I'm no David, but I too want a heart that beats like my Father's in heaven. My name is Katy Boldroff, and this is how an ancient story became God's reality in my life.